Hello and welcome to Yoga with Sony. Today's yoga practice will be a full body yoga workout. So it will also include the 5 Tibetan Rites. So if you haven't seen the 5 Tibetan Rites yet, I've done a video on a quick morning routine. It includes the 5 Tibetan Rites. So you might want to check that out before you start this routine today. So get ready, unroll your mat. Hope you enjoy. Hi, welcome back. So join me in an easy seated pose, hands on your knees, sit up nice and tall, and we're going to take our 3 cleansing breaths here. So big inhale through the nose, and out through the mouth. So 2 more times. Last one. So we're going to inhale, reach those fingers up, look up, make yourself as tall as possible, and then exhale everything down. Awesome. So let's begin with our 5 Tibetan Rites. So first one is standing. So again, these movements, I've done them before in my quick morning yoga routine. If you haven't checked that workout out, you can go ahead and check it out. It explains more details, but the 5 Tibetan Rites is 5 movements that you can do up to 21 times for each movement. So today we'll do 8 of each movement. It can be quite challenging, so just do what you can, and then the more you practice, the better you're going to get at. The first one, which is clockwise rotations. So you're going to inhale and exhale as you do each rotation. Also, once you get dizzy, please stop. So stare at a point on the wall and then keep looking at that point just to prevent you from getting too dizzy. So you don't have to do these very fast. Just take your time, but as soon as you get dizzy, you need to stop, and then you take your 2 cleansing breaths. So this is my last one. And from here, 2 breaths. So inhaling and exhale. I move on to the second movement, which is laying down completely on the floor. Head comes down, hands go underneath your bum, and legs come up. Let's try to do 8 of these as well. So you're going to inhale, reach everything up, and exhale, bring it down. So it's 2 and 3. So big inhale and exhale. So that's 8. So let's take our 2 breaths here. And then we'll move on to the third movement, which is on your knees. So on your knees, and your hands go onto your lower back, and your feet are flat on the floor. I suppose you can also have your toes bent like this. It could be an option. I'm going to do it with my feet flat. So you're going to begin with chin to chest. So big breath in. And exhale. I think one more. And we'll say that that's 8. So take your 2 breaths here. And one more. So there's a lot of breathing here and a lot of movement. So you're going to begin feeling your heart rate picking up, and it's going to start getting warmer. All right, movement number 4. So you're sitting, legs are out, hands are by your side, and you can have fingers facing either way, whichever feels more comfortable to you. For me, it's this way. So feet are about hip width apart, and the feet don't move. So once you bring yourself up, the feet go flat on the floor, and hips come all the way up, and then come back down. So again, with your breath, starting with chin to chest, inhale, and an exhale. Here you might give yourself a little swing, it's a little easier. So this one might be done a little faster, which would be easier. I think that's 8. Take 2 big breaths. And our last one is a down dog to an up dog. So prepare to go into down dog. So here, take your time here, prepare yourself. Fingers are wide, head is between your elbows. All right, once you've taken a few breaths and you feel comfortable, let's begin. So you're gonna inhale as you reach up. And then exhale. I think one more. I'm not really sure, maybe. There we go, that's 8. Knees. And come into child's pose here. So we're all done our 5 Tibetan rites. Big toes are touching, knees are as wide as your mat. Sit back onto your feet. And then slowly place your forehead on the floor. And we'll take a couple breaths here. Take one more big breath. And then come back out. Come into tabletop. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We're just going to do 3 cat-cows. So inhale and exhale. And then come back to a flat back. Curl those toes. We're going to go into a down dog. So down dog one more time. Here you can walk your dog. So bending one leg at a time. And then slowly walk those feet towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, bring it all the way up. All the way up. Hands by your side. All right, let's do a couple of sun salutations. So, at the top of your mat, you're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Hands come to the floor. Bring yourself into a plank pose. From plank, big breath in. Exhale, bring yourself down, baby cobra, and then down dog. From down dog, you're gonna walk your dog here again. And then you can walk or hop, but if you're gonna hop, you have to look at the top of your mat, and then you can do a few hops if you wish, and walk all the way to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then breathe it in. Palms together, palms to heart center. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, fold. halfway lift, and plank. So from plank, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring yourself all the way down. Baby cobra, and down dog. My microphone is really not staying where it should. All right. So again, you can walk your dog here. Then you can try to hop to the top of your mat. Awesome. Halfway lift and exhale, fold. And inhale it all the way up. Palms together, palms heart center. Now we're going to do that again, but we're going to add this time. So get ready to move a little differently. Inhaling up, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plank. From plank, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, again, you have the choice of knees, chest to the floor. And then baby cobra. And down dog. From down dog, keep walking your dog here. We're going to lift up our right leg. So three-legged dog here. Take a breath. And then slowly or quickly that foot is going to come all the way to the top of your mat, right by your right hand. And the back foot's going to go in a 45-degree angle. And you want the heel to match the arch of your foot in the back. All right, we're going to come up into a warrior two pose. So very, very slowly bring yourself up and warrior two. I should really do this the other way so you can see me. All right, same. Right leg is in the front, left leg is in the back. Arms are by or at 90 degree. Sorry, I'm already out of breath. Those 5 Tibets can work wonders. So hips are open. You don't want to be square to the front of your mat. You want to be on the side. Everything is open up. So from here, let's take a couple breaths. And that front knee is bent and you can still see your big toe. So we're going to take a couple breaths here. And then you're going to turn your front palm over and you're going to come all the way up into exalted warrior. So your back hand is laying on your back thigh. And you're kind of reaching up here and breathing. And then very slowly back to warrior two, arms. And you also want to make sure your shoulders are in line with your hips. So there's lots of things to think about. Let's take one more big breath here. And then we're going to reach forward. So reaching as far forward as you can, placing the hand on the floor or onto your leg, whichever one feels comfortable to you. And then the other hand goes all the way up and you're trying to look up at the ceiling. So big breaths. Take one more breath. And then slowly that top hand comes down. What we're going to do is come onto your tippy toes in the back. And this time the right arm is going to go up for an opposite twist here. So left hand is on the floor, right hand is up in the air. Let's take one more breath. And then slowly bring that hand to the floor. Front foot goes back. Let's go back into down dog. And then into plank. From plank all the way down. Baby cobra. And down dog. Awesome. Let's walk our feet to the top of our mat. Or you can hop. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, full. And inhale it all the way up. Palms together. Palms to heart center. Let's do that whole thing again on the opposite side. So I'm only changing sides so that you can see me. So this time, inhaling and folding. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank. All right, you know the routine by now. Big breath in, exhale it down, baby cobra, and down dog. All right, you can walk your dog here. This time, left leg is going to go up. Three-legged dog. Let's take a breath here. And then that left foot is going to go all the way up by your left hand. And the back foot, or the right leg, is going to go in line with your front foot. Nice and slow. Bring yourself up. Work those abs here, and then turn those hips completely. Arms come out. Now adjust yourself. Shoulders are in line with your hips. Front leg is bent. You can still see your big toe. Arms are strong, and you're looking in front. So you're looking at your front fingers here. So strong warrior two. Let's take a couple breaths here. And then turn your front palm over and prepare to go into Exalted Warrior. So from here, we're reaching up. Back hand is just lightly touching your leg. Strong legs, front leg is still bent here. Take one more deep breath. And then slowly back to Warrior Two arms. Before we reach forward, we're going to take another big breath here. And as you exhale, reaching forward, reach as far as you can, either placing the hand on the floor or onto your leg, and the other arm goes all the way up. So here, eventually, you can work your way all the way to the floor, and you're breathing, and you can smile too. Keep breathing. Very slowly, that top hand's going to come down onto the floor. Come onto your tippy toes, the back foot. Left arm is going to go up. Right arm is on the floor. Keep breathing. One more breath here. And then hand comes down. Front foot's going to go back. You're into plank pose here. Come all the way down. Baby cobra. And down dog. This is it. This is the last down dog. So walk your dog here. See how much further those heels can reach the floor. And get ready to hop or walk to the front. So looking forward, you can bend both knees and try to hop to the front. We're going to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And stay here for ragdoll. So feet are about hip width apart. Legs are bent. And you're just letting go of any tension in your upper back here. You can hold on to your opposite elbows. And the more you exhale, the more you're going to feel that back relax. Let's take one more deep breath. And then slowly let go of those elbows. And then slowly rise up, one vertebrae at a time. And the last thing to come up is your head. And then once your head is up, reach those arms up. And then bring them back by your side. All right. So we won't do tree pose today, but we will do big toe. Hand to big toe. All right, we've done this before. So again, it's baby steps. This is a very advanced pose, but let's just begin with bringing that knee into our chest. So right here, you might just want to stay here today. I will keep going through the steps, but take your time. This is your yoga practice. You do what feels comfortable to you. So next step is going to get that big toe with your two fingers, letting go of that leg, and bringing yourself to the side. I'm forgetting my words. All right, so from here, next step is to stretch that leg out. So only do the next movement when you feel very comfortable and very stable. So keep breathing. Next step is to reach that leg out. It doesn't have to be straight. And then very slowly bring it in. All right, let's walk it off. It's a big hip opener. Let's do it on the other side. So ground that leg in. Bring the other knee into your chest. Again, you could do a little ankle rotation here to prepare. Once you feel comfortable here, you're going to bring those fingers to that big toe. And again, very slowly, bring that arm out to the side. Pretend you're holding on to something. Mind is a powerful thing. So I'm pretending I'm holding on to a solid object. Then I feel strong. I can stretch out that leg as far as it will allow me. So smile, keep breathing. Let's do one more breath. And bring it in. You're great, you did it. All right. And practice, practice, practice is all you can do. So every day is practicing, and you can get better, feel more comfortable, and stretch out that wonderful body that is ours. All right, next step is we're going to come all the way down. So I like to do garland pose because it's a very good pose. It's very beneficial. So feet are about 2 feet apart. And then bring yourself down. You can touch the floor here. You can wiggle in to this pose. Once you feel comfortable, hands come together, and elbows are by your knees. So you can close your eyes here and just do some deep breathing. And with every exhale, just really relax that body. So it's on the exhales that we feel tension melting away. So we breathe in, and we exhale. I find that during our work days, we don't breathe enough. We hold our breath. And by doing that, we're keeping the tension inside our body. So we need to exhale more. So we need to inhale more. So it's a whole breathing thing here. So really breathe. During the day at work, if you feel tension, stress, just take 30 seconds just to do 3 cleansing breaths. It will help. It might even give you a little bit of energy to keep on going, and that problem will be solved. All right, let's take one more big breath here. And then we're gonna come into a seated pose. So sitting back, and we're gonna reach back a little bit. So we're on a little bit of an angle. Hands come underneath our thighs here. We're gonna bring those legs up at 90 degrees. And again, everything comes with time. So if you feel like you want straight legs, then go ahead and put your straight legs. If you feel like you can let go, then let go. So whatever feels good to you. So let's just take, I don't know, say 3 big breaths here. Not fast ones, deep ones. One more. And then bring yourself down to the floor. And take one more big breath here. Awesome. So we're just going to do a nice, comfortable twist here. So arms are going to come out at 90 degrees. Kiwi knows that we're approaching the end. So she's coming back. She can feel my tension. She wants to do the down dog. So bring your knees up, legs at 90 degrees here. And you're just moving your legs over to one side, dropping your knees over to the right side. From here, you're going to look away from your knees. And we're going to do a couple breaths. So again, with every exhale, you're just relaxing a little bit more. Take one more deep breath here. And then very slowly bring those knees back to center. Give yourself a big hug. You can rock yourself side to side here. And we're going to prepare to do the twist on the other side. So arms come back out at 90 degrees. And you're going to drop those knees over to the opposite side. So as you drop the knees, the head looks away from the knees. And you can always place a hand on top of your knee here to feel more of a twist. But close your eyes and take a couple breaths. And remember that when you exhale, you're releasing tension and you're melting into your mat. Let's take one more breath here. And then slowly bring your knees back into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And you can bring your forehead up to your knees. Squeeze yourself into a tight ball. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Face is all squished. Toes are squished. And then take a big breath here. You can't really take a big breath because you're so tense. So really here I want you to feel as you relax your body, let go, bring yourself into Savasana. Take a deep breath and then relax your body. Feels good. So right here in this moment, just feel your entire body melting into your mat. Let go of any tension. Let go of your thoughts. Just breathe here. And relax. Now, of course, you can pause the video here. You can stay here for as long as you wish. But I will end this video. So I'm going to bring those feet back onto the floor, knees back into my chest. And I'm going to rock myself up into an easy seated pose. From here, keep your eyes closed. Just sit up nice and tall. All right. Let's keep melting into our mat here for one more big breath. And then we're going to move on to those 3 cleansing breaths. So inhale through the nose and let it out through the mouth. Let's do that 2 more times. Last one. I want to thank you for watching the video all the way to the end, for taking care of your body, and for breathing. So tell your friends breathing is good. Breathing is yoga, and yoga is amazing. So I hope you enjoyed today's class, and I hope to see you again next time. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so, leave a comment if you wish, and spread the word. All right, thank you again for joining me. I wish you a great day. Namaste.